Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is Jamie Lewis. This will be your host for the evening. I'm going to show you something insane. You won't believe it. It's been blowing my mind. And in a little bit, I'm going to introduce my special guest who has been blowing my mind for the last week, ever since we all made so much money with Bitcoin Cash the other day. But anyhow, yeah, we're going to be spending some time. And as I promised, I am not only going to show you how to get free Binance coin, but I'm also going to bring on my special guest, and we're going to show you this amazing pattern that we've discovered, and you guys are going to be thrown into the front seat and actually doing it yourself, hopefully by the end of the webinar. On top of that, we're also going to do some prizes, so if you stick around until the end of the webinar, be able to get you, there's going to be a couple different, of course, crypto prizes, some free Bitcoin and Ethereum. You know how we do it. We have some fun like that. And so, yeah, with that being said, I'm just going to go through the questions box a little bit and wait for everybody to grab their seats. Make sure you guys get here. Grab the seats and don't go anywhere, and close the door and lock the door and all of that so nobody disturbs you. And with that being said, I think I'll turn down my volume a little bit, so if anyone tries to message me or something, it won't be too loud. And yeah, so how's everybody doing? It's good to see everybody. It's very excited. Everybody excited to make crypto profits right now? Yeah, I think so. And of course, man, I should have wished y'all a happy new year immediately as soon as I came on here, but that's mainly one of the themes of tonight. You notice I say one of them because, of course, we have many. But yeah, it's a brand new year, and this year is supposed to be incredible, especially right now, actually, is supposed to start getting crazy with crypto. Of course, January 4th, I believe it is supposed to be one of these days where something insane is going to happen. But yeah, Happy New Year to everybody. It's good to see everyone. Oh my gosh, look at all these peoples. Great peoples. Wow. Awesome. All right, so we got Eric, Brian, JB, and Endry, Eric, Bijan, Anthony, Ariel, Franco, Harald, John. Here's another John, John Peoples. We got Carrie, Marvin, Mike. Everybody hit me up in the questions box and say hello and tell me where you're from before we get started. And we'll jump right into it, I promise. I won't babble. Awesome. We got Patrick. All right, cool. And we got a whole bunch of new people, of course, because I launched Crypto Blueprint. So we got a whole bunch of new people here that I've never met before. So it's good to meet you. Some people are very fresh to my stuff because it was the first time I ever published my my method on crypto. You know, I've been doing it a long time. I'm going to talk a little bit about myself, I guess, right now for the people who don't know me. I guess that's the fair thing to do. Let me just close out of this. If you guys haven't heard of me before, this is me, Jamie Lewis. You can check me out on Facebook. It's facebook.com/Jamie Lewis Money if you've never heard of me before. And there's a lot of really cool videos. I'm like a big video guy in addition to crypto, and I also do a lot of marketing. So if you guys are interested in what I do aside from crypto, make sure to check it out. I'm also on YouTube. It's been said by a lot of people it's like a legendary thing. Got millions of views on YouTube for marketing, entrepreneurship, self-improvement, crypto, everything, right? So that's me. It's Jamie Lewis. Been doing it since 2004, and you know, basically primarily making my own living online in a digital age, that type of thing. And so for those who do know me, I've been really doing very well with crypto, and this has happened during the bear market, as you all know. So it wasn't only of course, everybody and their mother made a lot of money at the end of 2017. But in 2018, we finally, and I think I'm speaking for other people too, a lot of the experts in trading, they learned how to, for the first time, deal with crypto when it's acting a little bit differently, right? And so I did very well, and still, although it's like this bear market thing, we saw just last week this incredible thing for a lot of my students and it was so bittersweet or something. I don't know. It was great freaking timing to launch Crypto Blueprint, because all of a sudden at the end of the week, everybody got in. I launched my product and I'm like, hey guys, here's how I've been making money with crypto for the last year, and everybody gets in and they buy their first, um, you know what I mean? And it's like 150% or something, you know what I mean? In like 2 days or 3 days. So that's the type of stuff that we teach. Not only, I have to say this happens not every day, right? But we're teaching how to get you guys in here, for instance, and then sell here. We're telling you how to do things by the minute, by the hour, by the day, by the week, by the month, by the quarter, by the year. And I hope you all are digging it and following along so far. You know what I mean? So with that being said, today, of course, what I wanted to show you first is get into some really cool stuff and introduce you to somebody who has been really accelerating my growth in crypto and teaching me a lot. And you thought I was really good at it before, like I had some really cool case studies. Well, this guy is insane. So I want to bring him on and introduce him right now. It's my buddy Joe. Joe, are you there? Can you say something?
Yeah, hi, how's it going?
Pretty good, my man. So
Man.
what do you think I change it to show your screen, and then you can show us a little bit of the stuff, unless you think I skipped over something. Did I go over everything, I think? And everybody's going to be pretty anxious to check out. If I'm getting excited about something, which I rarely do live webinars like this, um, they probably know it's pretty damn good. You know what I mean? So what do you think?
I think you covered the basis in there. If there's any questions, I mean, if not, we can proceed. I can show my screen
Yeah, I
here.
mean, you guys don't think I skipped over something like where you're like, what is crypto? I never heard of that before, right? I would assume that you guys know a lot about crypto so far if you come from Crypto Blueprint. You know what I mean? And so with that being said, yeah, I'll show your screen now, Joe, and then we can jump right into it.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Okay. All right. Let me know when you can see.
Yeah, looking good.
Okay. Um. Yeah. All right. Well. Where I guess I'll start here is that this is a new product that we have called the Crypto Radar. Okay. And what this product does, okay, is that it automatically does the calculation on five mainstream indicators, okay, and um, and it does it like within lightning speed seconds. So basically, when you get this, okay, it's scanning these or pre-screening, okay, these coins, looking for it to qualify for it to be bullish, okay? And once it gets bullish, you have that displayed on the screen, okay? And within seconds, you can discover new trading opportunities. So this is new technology that we have for 2019. Now, some of you guys might be new and you might not know what an indicator is. Okay, so you look up at the top and you see volatility, momentum, and you just might be puzzled. Okay, so let's take a step back here a second. Okay, and I always like to start here at the basics. So let's just look at a blank chart, okay, on what Bitcoin, has done here. All right. So Bitcoin is traded down lower over the last month, and it's down here at about 4,000. Now this platform right here, this hosting platform, this is um uh this is a cloud-based server, like new state-of-the-art technology for charting. And what this does is that this does multiple features. Like it allows us to connect to the Binance exchange, so we can get all the symbols, okay, like within a glance, okay. Um, it also has this other crypto scanner, okay, which allows us in here to see the different volume on the exchanges as well. So you pretty much choose your exchange, and this right here is the host, okay? The host for the product that we have. So, you know, when you get this product in here, the best thing about it also is that you'll be able to create your watch list with all your favorite points, you know, just like you see what we have here. This is one of our favorites right here. Okay, so basically this is a basic chart. Okay, now what we've done is take this a step further. Okay, so when we take a look in here at the next step, on this example, when someone's new and they come into trading, there's different analytical studies that traders do. Okay, and on the left-hand side, you can see these different indicators. And we classify this as mainstream because they work. Okay, and if you wanted to know a little bit more in detail what they were, you can just Google them. Okay, these 5 right here that you see: MACD, volatility, RSI, momentum, stochastics. These are the indicators of how traders are able to judge, okay, where the market is going. They call it the roadmap for the trend. Okay, and what we've done here with our technology is we were able to take all of these indicators, okay, and allow the computer analytics, okay, to do the work for us. Okay, so what that means is that when you take a look here on the right-hand side, this is a lot to interpret on one chart. Okay, it could be a little bit overwhelming. You know, you got 5 indicators, and you're trying to figure out where the market is going. Okay, and this is for one market. With our product on the left-hand side, okay, automatically you know what products are bullish and what products are bearish. So we're doing that whole calculation right here for you from these indicators, and this is what makes our product, okay, unique, new, and consistent with the results. So so basically, that's where we're going to start. Is basically the radar does the analytics, the calculations for you. Okay, it shows you in green or red instantaneously which markets are trending. Okay, and then we went a little bit step further. We created for you these custom indicators. Okay, which means is these are additional tools. Now these tools right here are in synchronicity with your radar. So basically the way this is designed is that, you know, you want to get a computer with 2 screens. On one screen, you put the radar on the left-hand side. On the other screen, you put your chart. Okay, you create your watch list. Okay, what we have is that all of the markets or the pairs on the radar on the left-hand side are the same in our watch list. Okay, and we're able to confirm what the radar is doing within a glance. Okay, and this is like the basic tools of the introduction to how to be successful with crypto. This platform also allows you in here to place trades. So you can come over to here on the left-hand side as well, and then now you can start to gain knowledge in here on how to place orders into the market. Bang, order sent. It's that easy, that easy. So I don't want to know if I'm going a little bit too fast for you guys. Is there any questions that you have before I go any further?
No, I don't think you're going too fast. I think it's going to open up a whole bunch of questions. Exactly. I think what I really get so excited about is to the left with the radar, how it's not only telling if it's bullish or bearish, but it has the volatility and the momentum. You know what I mean? And so I guess that's a question. I know when I first got started, that was something that was a big question in my mind, and I didn't even know what to call it. I didn't know that it's what that momentum and volatility is what other traders call it, because I was such a newbie, so fresh to the idea and the concept. But that's something that you need to know in addition to if it's at a low or a high. Or am I buying at the dip, or am I selling at the high? But how do I know when that's going to happen? And that's where momentum comes into play. You know what I mean? So I guess that might be some questions that we might get, stuff like that. You know, what exactly? How do I know? And how does that algorithm work? You know what I mean? Like, how come the radar can figure that out if it's on the way up or on the way down?
Yeah, well, there's a couple ways this thing works. Okay, and that's a really good question. Okay, one of the things is the radar. Okay, you know, if we just talk about this for a second, you know how this works. Okay, the radar in here, the way this is designed is this is on the 1 hour algorithm, the 1 hour cycle. Okay, and the radar is part of this new technology. Okay, which allows us to create what they call a string. Okay, and that's basically when you put together multiple indicators together, kind of like putting everybody on a team. Okay, and then in order for the radar to give a condition, a buy condition or a bullish condition, okay, like you see on the alert, the conditions need to be applicable. Like it needs to be like an eclipse, okay, like the stars are in the right place at the right time. Okay, and basically that saves you all the work. So the radar is like what makes the radar so great, and why we use it is because it does all the work for you. So you don't have to. So you can have the right expectation when you're trading, okay, of what you want to achieve. Now, to touch based on some of the questions you had, okay. Now,
Yeah.
just a couple of things. What someone does. Second. Okay. All right. Basically, in here, if we go to the symbol, let's say the first symbol here. Okay. I'm new. I just started this. Okay. And I say, look, you got a really great product here. Okay. You know, how do I use this thing? Okay. Well, basically, in here, all right, what's so cool about the radar and the product that we have is that you can actually set your alerts. Okay. So over here inside this trading view, you have this thing called, it's a little clock and it says manage alerts. So the first thing you do when you get the product from us, okay, is you create your watch list. Okay, you go log on, all right, you go to the radar, the same symbols that we're doing on the left-hand side, they're the same ones that you add to your watch list. Okay, now once the watch list is complete, okay, the next step is that you set your alerts. Okay, now you can go to each symbol. When you go to each symbol in your watch list, for right now we're on the Ethereum, okay, you right click on the oscillator, add alert, okay, populates right here, buy bullish, create, done, within seconds. Now what happens is that this will take a few seconds to populate through the system, okay, and then that alert will populate up at the top here in just a few seconds. And so basically is that you set all your alerts. Now, when on the chart here itself, or while we're waiting for this, okay, you'll notice in here this green and red line, okay? This right here is of significance because what this does is that this allows us, okay, to follow along with what the radar is doing. So when we see bullish over here on the left-hand side, okay, this bullish is in synchronicity with this green line. Now, what that means is that when this green line turns red, okay, we'll see the bullish turn bearish. So everything is in synchronicity with the script. So when the volatility is green, like you're seeing it right now, as soon as you go to a chart, okay, you can see in here the market trending up higher with the green. And basically the way this works is that you look to catch the right in the beginning when you get the bullish right here, okay, to place your trade. And you set your alert, and that's when your alert will populate. So you set your alert, and then when you get your first bullish signal here, this will get sent to your cell phone or to your email or to your widget, whichever way you're running your notification on your smartphone, and you can just place the trade right over the app. So that's another great thing about this, is that it allows for the flexibility, okay, so that you can trade this on the go. Like, you don't have to be behind the computer. But when you are behind the computer, right away you know what the trend is doing, and you can start finding trading opportunities for, to fit your risk appetite, whatever you're looking to achieve.
Awesome, man.
And right here, this is the alert that went in on the right-hand side. It went down here on the bottom. And now when we get the next bullish signal, I have a alert that populates on the screen. And then right away, I can put the trade in, which the trade, let me push this. There you go, I got this up. Down over here, it's like this is the dome. So there are certain markets you can trade. If we go to another market, like let's take a look at the Litecoin Bitcoin, LTC, BTC.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. This thing in here is bullish. So what you can do is, let me show you something else here. Like this. Okay, so this thing is really cool. So when you get into this trading view, and we do a webinar. We go over our products. When you join our team, and we want to give you the best support applicable. As you acclimate yourself to to these new products. And what's really great about this trading view is that we get a lot of guys that are new. So right away you can come into this. They say, like, I never did Binance before. I'm going in this buy market. And if you notice in here, when you set this up, you can actually put your take profit and stop loss. So it's really cool because this is like an all one click process. So like you don't have to worry about making a mistake. You acclimate yourself to the platform in here, and now you're ready to go to the real at some point and actually start trading the system. So when you place the trade, it'll automatically show you on the screen where your stop loss is, which is really cool too. So as you're following along with the system, you can see in here exactly how the trading strategy is engaging with the market.
Yeah, I mean the radar is so incredible. It was the funniest thing. My girl had it before you were making it public, and so I jumped into of course Stellar and Ripple at one point went green, like lit up like a Christmas tree. And I threw $5,000 down on each of them, and I think I did like 30% or something. And so I'm after fees, I don't know what was that, like $1,000 profit or something like that. It was really awesome. I mean, it's like kind of like you don't need to do anything at all, like no research or anything. It's like tells you not only buy it, but like is it safe or risky? You know what I mean? It's helping you minimize your risk. So I mean, I thought I was basic. Like I'm pretty simple. Like I'm not a professional trader or whatnot. I kind of just understand that fundamental principle, and I've got nerves of steel. So I can either hold on to something or say, oh, I don't care, I missed the bus, I'll buy it another day or whatever. I don't fall into those traps. So I mean, I guess that's like you just have to have nerves of steel and like the fundamental principles. But man, I don't want to spend the time to research stuff, you know what I mean? So it's like you just come into the crypto radar, and in conjunction with the scripts that you're using with TradingView is just like a deadly combination.
Yeah, totally. And the thing is, what's really cool is like I like fishing, and sometimes with fishing, you gotta get to the right spot,
Yeah.
To catch fish.
Yeah.
and they got all these different ground infrared radar and new spinning lures, and I'm always like getting everything because I just like to to have like whatever's new and get things a new shot. And when you got this radar going in here, the best part is waiting for it to go from bearish to bullish. Because, let's say you're in here and you're watching this, and you may feel as though you missed the run.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, hey, no problem. The only thing you need to do is sit back, set your alarm, and now wait for the next time for it to turn, another market to turn bullish. So, like, for example, like right here, the money flow is going right now into the top two products, Ethereum and Bitcoin. At some point in time, okay, because like these trends, they everything's based on the 1 hour chart. So, this thing will trend for 2 or 3 days in one direction, and then the money flow will swing to the other side, into stable coin.
Yeah.
And over here, what's bearish will become bullish. So like what we like to do is take profits that we make from profits that we make from the market on one side of the trend, okay, and then it's kind of like double down on aces when we get this bearish to bullish, and that's kind of like for me, like when I'm passing out that lure and I'm fishing, because like now that I'm playing with the market's money, okay, now I have an opportunity that I've been waiting for, for the next 2 days for it to manifesto itself. So once you become in a pattern of utilizing these tools, okay, right away you start to become, more intuitive with what you're doing, and achieving goals and catching trends, which is great, Well, one of the other tools, kind of like as a bonus, there's a few other different things, as as we do different upgrades and you join our team, like different tools that we come up with and the different training sessions and questions and answers, that we provide for you. We're going to have an oscillator. And what's really cool about this oscillator, right, is that it's like taking a step further, like with the magnifying glass, okay? Because like when you start to get like right here, like these little green red arrows, like, okay, pretty soon it's going to get bullish. So, basically is that these are all clues, okay? So what we try to do is that provide the best tools and proprietary tools, okay? These aren't on the market. You can't go download these and go surf on Google and get these for free. These are all secure in the cloud, and the only way these are accessible is by joining our team. Okay, so you won't find these, out there on the market. These are all tools that were designed, with myself and the team, like from years of experience. So they may look really simplistic when you look at them, and that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be simplistic enough to learn and to educate and have fun. So this oscillator that we're going to provide, this gives like an early warning. You see what I mean? That's how this works. So, it's really good like when it's time to take profits. Like if you start to see these two lines cross right here, I could put this little arrow right here.
Yeah.
Okay. See that right there?
Mm-hmm.
They start to cross. That's when you can take profit. Okay, and that's what I call like ABO number. Like all bets is off. Like I'm out of here. You know what I mean? And then look over here. Okay, down here at the bottom, right here. You see how we got that cross right here? That's early warning. Okay. Now this is going to happen before we get the bearish to bullish. You see what I mean? So the way this is designed is that when you're watching this and you're sitting back, like you're eating popcorn, okay, and you get this cross here, you're saying, wait a minute, the conditions are becoming more favorable for this market to potentially have a new uptrend. Okay, maybe a potential rally on the horizon. That's how like I say it. And this thing will do this thing called like the alligator, like like when it opens up like this. Okay, and then at some point, boom, that's when you get your alert. So the oscillator is a little bit earlier. Okay, early warning clues. It's part of the preparation, so that as someone gets the product and they start to utilize it, they can become more of a master of willing the riches, like whatever their goals is they want to achieve. All right, go back over to here. Let's take a look at another market with the dash.
All right.
Like it's really good. Like if you can catch something like right in the beginning, that's what I'm
Yeah.
looking for. I mean, everything's been kind of like this was like something like right in the beginning, right? Like you see how like we just turned bullish and it's just starting to rise. So then you can put this trade in too. And again, that's what the best thing about this thing is you can just go through in here and get the trades done. That's how I say it. Second. Done. Done. That's what I say.
Nice.
Get the trades done.
And then we can watch it.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. And then now you're in the game, you know, and now you're learning. And any questions that you have or what have you, we're here to give
Yeah, definitely, guys. You
the
should hit us up
support.
in the questions box. Let us know if you're following along. And I see Tatiana Clark. Did you have a question? Mike Buckley. I known Mike Buckley for a long time, haven't I? And we got Bijan is back. We got Toby Jackson in the house, and a bunch of people probably want to get in and be able to use the radar, bro. Maybe could we get them the radar somehow?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, absolutely. I mean, we're doing a promotion. Okay. We want to bring the guys in. All right, and we want to follow up with a questions and answers for everyone to make sure that they're set up. And we'd love
Yeah,
to
then we'll
have
set
you
up a nice
part of
deal
the
for
team.
them.
Yeah, absolutely,
All right,
absolutely.
cool. It's easy
Uh,
to follow, Paul says. All right, good. So we explained it good. That's good. Yeah.
any markets in particular? Maybe the guys are watching. They might want me to change it to.
Yeah, I see a bunch of people bringing up time frames. Bijan as well as Brian were asking about the different time frames, like if you could use, you know, one day, 5 days, 1 month. They noticed you had it on like 60 minutes or whatnot.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, the script itself, like if you take a look at this, okay, you know, you can use this, and really I want to go to this one because, we want you to get this oscillator. So, like, I just kind of got them, like, separately so you kind of see, like, the package, okay? And, we run the 1 hour charts, okay? The radar is designed for the 1 hour chart, okay? But the script
Yeah.
itself, okay, inside this trading view can be applied to the daily chart, okay? Um,
Yeah.
it also can be, in multiple time frames. The 4 hour is also a good chart. This starts to get into the risk appetite of the trader, like more experienced guys, like on the 5 minute. You know, um, so yes, you could run this on a 5 minute chart with the indicators, not a problem. You can also do like a template like this, okay, where this trading view allows you to have multiple templates. So you could actually do two. You could have two markets or four markets side by side, or have like a 5 minute and a 1 hour, side by side.
Yeah, so
So
I mean, these are actual scripts that you import into TradingView, right?
yeah, yeah. I mean, pretty much
So I mean, they
the
have
way.
like all your algorithms that you like humanly put in there. So it's like a marriage of artificial intelligence or whatnot, right?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
Yeah, man. Crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, there's so much detail in there. I mean, so I mean, everyone knows that. That's what you guys are looking at, right? That's like this is like art right here. This guy is an artist. Aside from the fact that he's does forex, been trading for done millions and millions of dollars for his clients or whatnot. This guy is an artist with this, and these actual scripts in TradingView, they're giving. I mean, this is like for the taking right here, guys. Like, make a mental note. You know what I mean? Because it comes along once in a lifetime when someone's giving you the illustration of what's possible. You know what I mean? With that being said, bro, I have the one ultimate question, and this is something that, you know, I mean, this is probably what everybody wants to know. Is we all hear about like those success stories. Like maybe I can show my screen for just 1 second. I'll try to. I'm just gonna type this out. I guess I just pulled up a text edit. But look, here's the question, right? All right. So you know those stories you hear about the person who takes $100, right? And then he invests that and it becomes $200 or whatnot. And then he takes that $200 and he invests that and it's $500, right? All right. So, and then, you know, by the end of the year, he's got like, you know, like 40, you know, I don't know, $4 million or something, right? So here's what everyone wants to know, right? Is what's reasonable, like that first trade that these examples do, right? Like this seems like a bit too much, right? Like 100% or something, right? Or would it be more like you do 130 and then therefore like what would you do, or what is a good example that?
Well,
that
yeah, I know. I understand what you're saying. Like return ratio. Is that
yeah,
what you're referring to? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like the best way to assess that, and you
Maybe I
know,
should show. Yeah, maybe I should show your screen now.
well, I mean, yeah. I mean, like, you know, I think that you know, a lot of everything is timing. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
exactly. That's also what I'm thinking is like, is it possible to scale up in these 5 minute intervals? Like, I know with me, like, and everyone's seen my tutorial videos, like, I have examples of like, I buy something one day and then I set an alert on Blockfolio and then I sell it the next day. And I like put a lot of money down too, so I can make a lot of money. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
people need to do a lot of stuff like that where I'm not like as detailed as you and some of these other guys, like where you guys are like doing it every 5 minutes and you know, and with crypto, like you don't have to wait. Like, do you remember that? Like I did stocks and I don't know what the law is nowadays. I haven't done stocks for a long time, but what really frustrated me was if I made profit, and I didn't have a lot of money back then, but I put down $500 or something, and then I'd do, you know, 20%, and then I'd have like $600 or something, right? And then, all right, that's $600, I sell it, and then it's like locked up for like 3 days. What's up with that? You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
I couldn't reinvest it, like, you know, with E-Trade.
yeah, yeah. But you know, timing is everything. You know,
Yeah, like
so
with
so the,
crypto, that doesn't exist. Like we can just take, you know, that $600. You can just like, all right, now you sold it, now buy something else now. You know what I mean?
yeah, and there's so much opportunity. There's like over 200 of these coins out there. You know, so like as soon as you're able to have, you know, the proper tools, you know, such as this radar, okay, right away you can be focusing your energy, okay, you know, in the right direction with the right expectation at the right time. You know, it's just kind of like, you know, um, you know, like what do they call it? You know, the guy's like, you know, what did I just step into? You know, it's like pot
Yeah.
luck.
Hmm.
You know, so you can catch this, you know, just by you utilizing this radar with this script. Okay, um, right away, like, you know, you're going to see the difference between the different type of decisions that you make. I mean, that's what these tools are designed for. The tools are designed, okay, to make so that you can make better educated decisions. Okay, um, you know, you know, when making decisions. You know, and this is what I want to show you over here. So on the right hand side, like when this thing comes up, this is the same way it's going to come up like within the Binance. Okay, so in regards to your question in there, like the rate expectation, everything is geared on this what they call this pip value. Okay, so like so inside Binance they have like a scale. So, you know, um, the if someone's new and they're just starting off, they can utilize this, okay, to now to now understand in here exactly like, all right, well, what do I need to make $1,000 on this trade? You know, what do I need to make 2,000 on this trade? Like, you know, well, I only have $150. How much money can I make? Well, all this is all calculated within this pip value and this trade value. So, you know, you acclimate yourself in here to exactly in here where your expectation or your return level should be for your investment. You know, I mean, you know, so like if you're investing $500, okay, well then a good place for you maybe to be is 1,000. So you practice on here with the tools at 1,000, okay, and you know, once you acclimate yourself to that and you see your risk exposure, you know, now you prepared yourself the best way possible, you know, before you get into the real with the real account. So like once you get it set up with Binance, you know how to put your trades in. You know how to you know how to use the program. And if you like it's just like I was telling you about the fishing. You know, if you are able to fish and wait in here for the green, you know, all right, and that's like using the infrared you know scanner that you know out there like on the fishing boat. Okay, when you get the green that starts to come in, okay, that's going to be your clue, and then you know it's going to come relatively easy. So you know I can't say that hey every trade in here is going to win. Okay, we like what we do is that the top four, like once you create your watch list, right? Let me show you this. Okay, once you create your watch list, all you have to do is just click on that market, okay, and it automatically changes. You see what I mean? See the way that works? So the thing is that I'm moving just as quick as the radars move. So it's kind of like you do this basket, the top four, okay, those pairs in particular, those are the ones we like to use with someone's new for learning. And basically that's Bitcoin versus stablecoin, okay? And then underneath of that, we have the top trending coins. And these are the most popular ones, the ones that got the highest volume. So once you have this set up in here on your watch list, okay, it's just a matter of, you know, you setting your alerts and catching the trades, you know, and it's just to be a matter of time. And sometimes you can catch something like this. I mean, this right here is stable coin, okay, and you can stake it out, okay, and this is like what I was telling you about the fishing and wait for it to turn green, you know.
Nice.
Now that might not happen for another couple hours. So I mean, but if you got popcorn and you're watching a nice movie, okay, and you get ready to have dinner, hey, by the time you're done in the next 3 or 4 hours, this may be ready. You know, the alert might go off before you go get ready to go to sleep. You put the trade in, wake up in the morning, and you take it off. It's just you know, it's just technology right now. That's how it works.
Awesome, man. So there's a lot of people in the questions box. As you know, there's tons of people on this webinar tonight. I haven't had a webinar like this in a long time, so thanks everyone for coming. Everybody's really wanting to be able to use the radar and be able to use the scripts from the looks in the questions box. It's lighting up like crazy. And so you were saying that you are doing a special like where everyone can get the radar and the scripts. And of course, you know, I always like to throw in like that one-on-one touch, make sure that you guys are real good. And I think if, you know, whoever does get in tonight, we can throw that in too and give you a workshop too. But Joe, you want to explain a little bit about what they get if they get your package of everything?
Yeah,
I'll
absolutely.
write
I
down
mean, like,
some notes. I'll write down some
yeah,
notes while you do that.
yeah. Well, pretty much like we're doing this promotional offer. You know, it's kind of coming in here first of the year, okay. Whereas is that we want to give you in here some of the best tools in here. okay, to start the year off, to accomplish your goals. So it's kind of like we have the let me just go over the product. So the first product that we have in here is this radar, okay, and this radar is going to do the calculations, okay, uh, on all the different mainstream oscillators, and then it's going to tell you a bullish or bearish description. Okay, this is the first product. Okay, and this product works with the script, okay, which is on the trading view. So this is the second product that you get, okay. And with this script, we're also going to give you upgrades, okay, because there's just different things in there that we have new, okay, that we're releasing on the product line. So we're going to give you the additional upgrades that we have with this, like such as the oscillator, okay, which is one item. We have another item over here I can show you over here, which is okay, automated Fibonacci lines, okay, and like you might be new to trading and say, look, I don't understand it. That's okay, because you start off at one stage and then you grow with us, okay. And this right here is another tool which is that we're going to give as an additional bonus, okay. And a lot of guys that are trading, they use this because they say, okay, well, I put the trade on, but where's my stop? Or where's my target? Where do I get out? And this is an additional tool that we have here, whereas that once you enter the trade, you can put your stop at the 50% level or at the 32% level, okay? And this is like an additional tool. We give you this with bonus. This over here on the bottom is another tool, okay, which is in synchronicity with the radar, okay. So we're going to have questions in the future, coming questions and answers and training. So you start off at one level with us, and once you acclimate yourself, there might be 2 or 3 of these tools that you like in particular. You only need one tool to win, which is the radar. But everyone will be able to grow with us. And like I said, we support our products. So with this product with this purchase promotion, they're going to get an extra value savings, to save thousands of dollars by buying today.
All right, cool, man. So if I have this right, it's the Crypto Radar, the Crypto Workshop, where we're going to work with you guys one-on-one. It's kind of opposed to everything else you see out there. When does the creator of something actually help you get set up with it, right? So, you know how we do. We do that here. And then you're going to get the trading scripts. You plug them into TradingView. That's right. And you can be able to have them actual algorithms, everything in front of you. So then we've got the coupon, which we can give you guys. And then you're going to get all of this in one package. And it's not going to cost you $1,000, $10,000, etc. Although, Joe, you did spend a heck of a lot of time building this and spending money on it, right?
Yeah, yes. I mean, it works good, and we have a lot of successful stories in here from people that use the technology, and that's what really counts. It's it's about teamwork, and having technology where we can all grow together as a team and work towards goals.
All right, cool, man. So what I was thinking is, guys, for this package where we're going to have you on the one-on-one workshop and we're going to get you the radar and the trading scripts, we can do it for 20 people tonight. And I'm not even sure if there's going to be a replay. So this is your one chance to get it. And what I'll do is in the chat box, I'm going to drop the link, and you just click on that link, and I'll also show it on my screen along with what you're getting. And I'll do that right now. And then get excited. Everybody hit me up in the questions box once you get in. So we can get to you right away and make sure that you get in okay and everything. And yeah, here it is. All right, 1 second. And this will give you all the information you need. So what you do right now is go to cryptoblueprint.com/Joe, put that in your browser, or go into the chat box. You'll see in the chat box the link with the information, and make sure that once you go here to this URL, it's going to look like this, the page, and you click on this button and it adds it to cart, and make sure it's one of them, right? And then you click on checkout, and then you'll click on promo code and then put in 2019. All right, everybody understand those instructions? I want to get that to you as soon as possible. As you know, you guys are probably going to be racing to get in before other people do. So, so yeah, there it is. You guys have the link. It is, again, cryptoblueprint.com/Joe. And if you put in that link, it's not $997 anymore. It's only $297, only tonight. And so my best recommendation is grab it so we can all have fun with it. You don't want to regret being in the workshop and then, you know, you're without the radar or the scripts. You know what I mean? So, so yeah, what do you guys think? You jumping in? Maria, you getting in? That's nice. Glad to see that. What's up with you, Baron? How you feeling? All right, so I think Maria and Baron are going to jump in. Who else is coming in? There's 18 left. Who's going to be number 17? Toby, you getting in? I hope to see you, man. We'll be on the workshop together, working with the radar and placing bets and having a good old time. Cool. Awesome, man. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, like while you guys are jumping in, I'll get back to you in 2 seconds. I'm just going to go through some more questions. Sending it back to you, Joe, so you can show your screen. It's cryptoblueprint.com/Joe. And then remember, you click on those prompts, like on those buttons, and then you put in the promo code 2019, and it's going to drop it like 70%. And you're also getting all of those other items, the crypto radar, like where it shows the green or the red. And then you're also going to get these trading scripts that came from Joe's expert brain, and he's illustrated everything in real time with the prices of the coins and everything. So it's really like you can't lose. It's kind of easy to use. That rhymes.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Yeah. So, you know, on this one here, you know, like you can see how this is like red. Like this might turn green while we're talking. And you know, when you have like when you have an hourly chart, what that means is that at the end of each hour, okay, it actually plots a bar. Like it actually creates a bar. You know what I mean? But if there's new guys here, they might not really, you know, they might not understand that. I mean, experienced people, they understand it. So, you know, depending on what kind of chart you're on, that's the difference of when the chart plots. So if you're on a 5-minute, then it creates a bar every 5 minutes. If you're on an hourly, it creates a bar every hourly, you know, every hour. So this is on a 1 hour. So being that it's coming up onto the next hour, okay, you know, what happens is that you get your final plot on the hour. So what that means is that it can help set the expectation for, if the market could possibly rally this next hour or not. You know, because when you're waiting in here for this thing to turn from bearish to bullish, okay, these are the clues, you know, and that's what's really good about this program is that it provides a lot of clues, and when you're trading, that's what you need. You need to have the clues so that you know you can be be ready to take action. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's take another one here, which is QXLM Like this Binance, what's really cool about them is like they're number one in the world. Doesn't matter where you're at. Like even if you're in Canada, like there's some exchanges and stuff where, if you're Canadian, they don't treat you right, And I have a lot of Canadian friends, and I like hockey, you know. So this if you're a Canadian, you can open up an account with Binance like no problem. So yeah, this is Stellar. Stellar looks like it's just starting to turn bullish. So let me see, where's this thing at here? XML, yeah, bullish right here. And you can just go all the way down on the list, because when they set you up with this on the Binance, on this dome, okay, like it's exactly the same way like if you're doing it like when you're trading on there in the market. So I always go, straight down the list, okay, and just put the trades in. That's how I tell everyone to start off. Like, you set your alerts and you place your trades in, and you see where it says take profit like that? And then it shows you where your stop loss is. And you make it bigger so you can see. You see how that works? I mean, that's hot. It's hot. So, like you get the whole complete package with this thing. I mean, that's what really makes it great. And, it's to me, it's a pleasure to use, and to learn from, you know, and prepare, because that's what you're really doing. You're preparing in here, for the trades, to to win. So, in order to win, you gotta practice. So this automatically shows you where your target is, and it shows you where your stop is, and then now this is done. You can monitor this position off of like your phone, or your tablet. So it's not like you got to be in front of the computer. Once you get into the trade, you watch the radar. Now, here's something here. I don't know if I told you or not, because we've been covering a lot today. Okay, but if you notice in there, like with the radar, like if we just look at one line, let's just say, okay, all right, you can see in here how the the like if we wanted to say, well, what's the best odds? The best odds if you have all green across the whole row. See, we don't have all green right now. Like the most we got is this one here, this IOT. Oh, there you go. You see how you got like that straight green across like that? That's the strongest. The strongest, like that's like being in the Porsche 911 and like we're in like an eighth gear, okay, and we got the pedal to the metal. We can't go no more. Like we got the plus we got the five green boxes, green shaded boxes. That's like cherry right there. So you can actually like go to that symbol here. Let's just go to this and let's check it out. IoT. Hold on. Sometimes that might not be on. Here you go. This is actually on Bitfinex. Okay. Wow, look at that market there. So when you got like a strong signal like that, you see how that works? You still there? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. I didn't have to lost you guys. Sorry. But
Yeah, I was getting in the zone.
You see how you get this strong signal, like this thing took like this like major rally here, like this, like it is like cherry. This is cherry.
Oh
This
my
is like
God.
cherry right here. Yeah. So like sometimes in here, like there's gonna be times when you get like the full row, which is all green across, and you get the plus sign, and then you're gonna see the reaction, like what happens in the market. You're gonna see it. So it's kind of like this. Like I always say this. Look, there's no guarantees in this business. All right. Okay. This is a really serious business. Speculation. All right. These tools, they're educational tools, and they're designed to put you in the position at the right place at the right time. Okay. Now, it's just a matter of whether or not the follow through happens, which is like that. that's up to the trader. Okay, because like you don't have to stay on forever onto the ride. You might only want to get out with a couple points. Some people they, like I got a friend of mine, and he only likes to just take. He's like, look, Joe, look, I don't want small trades. I just want the chunks out of the watermelon. I want big trades. I want big winners. Okay, and like this guy's nuts. I think it's because like he got a big truck. He got one of them big Lincoln Navigators, so he likes big things. you know. So that's how he trades. So you could have some guys in here that could be trading in here for big profits in here and utilize the radar. You're gonna have people that are trading with small profits and can utilize the radar. Okay,
Yeah.
and you could to win.
Yeah, that iota right there, that'd been great to buy it. Yeah, I mean the thing that I find is that I take profit, and a lot of the time I have. Is there any such thing as this as take profit FOMO? Like fear of, or it's not fear, it's more of like regret of missing out. Yeah, Romo. What about that? You know what I mean? Like where you sell it and then it just keeps going. You know what I mean? Or it dies down and then it really goes up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
sometimes
I
in
mean,
crypto, you gotta have your like you set your, you set your sell orders like higher, or you're always like underestimating it. Is that the right word?
well, you know what it is that if you don't have the right tools, okay, it's a consistent battle, tug of war with fear.
Yeah.
There's always going to be like that emotional element, okay, that's that's going to be pulling at you, okay, and it's normal. I mean, look, we're in our human form, I mean,
Yeah.
we all got emotions, and when you're dealing with something in here, with speculation, it's I mean, it's easy to become emotional about it, and these tools. What's good is that you're putting all of that energy in your favor. So it's kind of like you're balancing like the yin and yang with the radar. Like you
Right.
catch the trends in the beginning, you know, and you're completely like in sync with the chi, and then like if you need to know where to get out at, you know that when you get out, you can find another opportunity. Because like how many guys in there, like part of the reason like guys get caught up in trades, okay, is because there's also the fear of having nothing else to do. So it's like, hey, I just got out of this trade. What am I going to do now? And that's where the radar really comes in at, because like, hey, you can keep yourself consistent, okay, and get out of trouble. Like when that bullish changes off of that alert, there's no reason to be long the market no more. You should be out taking a profit, okay, following along, have a good life, going out to dinner. The radar, the tools that we have in here for the guys is going to give them the ability to take control. And that's how they're really designed. They're advanced analytical tools. This is the stuff that we use. Okay, that's why we support these tools. Okay, because we know that you know that it's a quality tool, and we don't mind. Okay, sharing in there great experiences that we're having to utilizing them with different people, and then sharing their experiences with us from using the products. It's not like you're gonna get this and it's gonna look different from what you're seeing here today. The only thing that's gonna be different from today is gonna be the price of this.
Gotcha.
you
Yeah. So
know,
what are your plans, man? Like, so first off, how do you see the next couple days for everyone who got in tonight? What's the time frame?
what we want to do is get them processed. okay, through the system, okay, and then we're going to get everyone in here and to schedule in here a webinar, okay, and have everyone broken into teams, okay, so that we can make sure that we can be like one-on-one with everyone, and the goal is to get everyone acclimated in here to what you've seen here today. Get set up with the trading view, get the scripts, okay, which is they're actually called, they're alerts, okay. Then they'll be able to have these alerts sent to their cell phone, okay, so they can have their signals, and they'll have access to the radar, and
Yeah, they'll
and
get
then going
access
forward.
like right away, right? And then
Yeah.
get everyone contact details. I want to hear from all you guys who got in, and then of course we'll make sure you have the link for the webinar, which is tomorrow. All right, guys. So make sure, here's some good instructions in the chat box. Email us at digibizprosupport.com if you get in only, and then because that's our special email for this, and then yeah, you guys have the link. Here it is. All right. Yeah. So yeah, hit us up in the questions box. Let us know if you got in and everything. If you got any other questions, and I'm gonna go back to Joe's screen right now. And yeah, I'll be standing by. I'm excited. Oh yeah, also yeah, Tatiana, thanks for getting in. Eric, you're the man. Thanks for getting in, bro. Toby, you still got to get in, bro. We're going to be meeting tomorrow, and well, tonight we're going to be in touch, via email, making sure you're in, and then we're going to also get you guys into the webinar tomorrow. That's if you're available. If not, we'll reschedule, no problem. But yeah, we're going to be working together, very close on this. We're going to be sharing our ideas, hopefully make you guys some 6-figure, even 7-figure testimonials. And yep, Andri, I did not forget. I am going to pick out someone at random. It's always fun for me. I always close my eyes, scroll through the questions box, I open them, and then the first name I see, I give $100 of Bitcoin to. Been doing that a long time. It's always fun. Anyone out there run webinars and do prizes like that? It's really, you get a lot out of it. It's like very fulfilling, life fulfilling. Tomorrow, what time is the webinar? My faithful assistant.
8 p.m. to 9 p.m.
8 p.m. to 9 p.m. tomorrow, Tatiana. It'll be very exciting. All right, so yeah, Mike Buckley's in too. Welcome, Mike. Got a lot of people that just got in. You guys better get in because we're only doing 20, and everyone's saying they're in the questions box. So it's a pretty important thing. But yeah, you guys, I like being that guy that you guys, trust and come to for knowledge. And so I'm like your university, not those other gurus. So I'm so glad that you guys chose me over them. I know that you spend all your time working on our projects rather than theirs, because ours are not based on theory over here. I'll tell you that. Ours are some real life, mind-blowing case studies that just explode minds all over the world. Very, very exciting. Yeah, so anyway, hey, you guys got the link. You last 3 people get in before we close the doors, and we're going to be going. It's going to be very, very exciting. And we're going to be starting to work tonight and then meet with you guys live tomorrow. Very, very exciting time. And then I leave for Vegas on Friday. So let's get all the one-on-one stuff in before Friday, because then the next closest time I'll be back is Wednesday. I get in early in the morning Wednesday. So, and then of course I'll be on the workshop next Thursday too. I'll also have my assistant here. I'm just kidding, she's gonna get mad. And then Joe is also going to be on tomorrow for you guys. It's you know, of course, something that I worked out with him. He doesn't usually do that. So everyone, let's give him a round of applause. You're a good man, Joe. And yeah, so who else is getting in? We're locking the doors, guys. So if you're on the fence, you better jump off and into the radar right now and get very excited. All right, very excited peoples. So Endry, you got in? Good for you, man. Nice. All right, guys, you better get in now because it's like probably one left. So here you go. Go here ASAP and grab the package with the code 2019, cryptoblueprint.com/Joe. And yeah, we're showing Joe's screen right now. He's looking at the radar where it tells you not only, hey, buy it, it's green, it also shows you the chart. And then behind his browser window there, he has also momentum and volatility. He is a madman with the programming. He's made this happen for very serious clients of his. This is no joke. As you can see, very, very helpful stuff to have. If it passed, my girl is very critical of tools and products. If it passed her sniff test a while back when she was demoing it and beta testing it, I'll tell you, it's got to be some gold. So yeah, you guys got the link. And also to remind you guys really quick, this is what is on the table. If I could just share my screen really quick. So if you're just coming on for some reason, you can take a look at what we're doing here. So yeah, what we're doing is we're demoing this amazing software that basically tells and predicts the future so that money rains from the sky. It's called the Crypto Radar. It's a magnificent piece of artificial intelligence software created by a genius. His name is Joe Pitts, otherwise known as Joe Pips. It's worth $997. And then bonus number 2 is the actual one-on-one with me every week and my assistant here, who is also a genius, Crypto Girl, as well as Joe's special appearances to help with the radar. And then, of course, you're going to get the trading script. So you go to TradingView and you can plug it in and you can show off to all your friends that you indeed have something like that on your mobile phone, which is pretty incredible. And then, of course, we are giving it away. This is like the amount of money that you'd spend at Red Lobster on a Wednesday night. It's only $297 if you put in the code 2019. I had to pull Joe's leg. It's limited offer, limited time only, and we're probably sold out already. Maybe if my assistant, you can log in and see how many are left. And then you guys got to jump in right now because we're going to be taking off. We've been on here an hour and 20 minutes, but I love you all so much. You're very attentive, and you know that GoToWebinar rates you guys, and they're saying that you have a B+ in attendance at 1020. That is incredible. If you guys don't know what that means, I mean, of course, if it were up to me, I'd rate you A+, of course, but you know, the B+ really means like how well I did and how well Joe did in keeping you guys on here. You know what I mean? And so I think it was a very targeted match. It was very, you know, what would you call it? A very compatible combination of people on here. You know what I mean? Which shows that we all had a good time together. Very interesting how software does that. But yeah, so you guys got it. It's cryptoblueprint.com/Joe, and you can jump in 70% off. You'll get the scripts and the radar so that you can basically see in the dark, and then we'll all be making money together. It's very, very exciting. Oh, and we got to do our contest. All right, so I'm gonna pick someone at random. Here we go. Sharon Davis. Sharon Davis has won $100 in Bitcoin. Congratulations, Sharon Davis.
Yay.
That's what I'm talking about. All right, so Sharon, you have my my email. Please send me a proof that it's you, like a picture or something like that, to that email.
And the Bitcoin address.
And your Bitcoin address. All right, and I'll send you over $100 for you hanging out so long. I always love doing that. It's so fun. Yeah. All right. So what's up with you guys? Are you guys ready to rock? Are we ready to do this? Joe, are you there? You all right?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess
Awesome.
yeah. All right. Well, thanks everybody for being here. We're gonna lock up the doors now. We'll give you. We're getting off the webinar now. But I guess just to be fair, in case someone wasn't listening before, we'll do a 60-second countdown so you can grab the radar. You go to cryptoblueprint.com/Joe, and let me show you an example of what that page looks like. Once you go to cryptoblueprint.com/Joe, right, /Joe, it's going to look like this. All right, you can look over exactly what you're getting here. You're getting a package, as you can see, this entire package, which I had illustrated. The Crypto Radar, the Crypto Workshop with me one-on-one, as well as Joe Pitt's special appearance, and then Trading Scripts package. That's the actual scripts. So you log into, plug them into TradingView, and then you're like cybernetic organism. And then the code to use, all right, and I'll explain how to do this code too, and you're gonna get 70% off if you use the code. It's regularly $1,000, right? So you would add it to cart, click on that, make sure it says 1, okay? Don't get 6. Make sure to say just 1, right? Then you click on checkout. Now this is where we're giving you the special code, only on the webinar. The code is 2019 for the new year. So you click on promo code and then put in 2019, and then you're good to go. It'd be like that. All right. And then apply. Boom! Knocks off $700, and now it's $297. That's it. It's the amount of money that you spend on pants, a sweater, and Cheesecake Factory. You know what I mean? That's instead of Cheesecake Factory, pants, and a sweater, you're getting a tool that when you're at Easter dinner, I guess is the next holiday, where you're gonna see your mean uncle, and he's gonna, say, hey, what are you doing, with your life, And you can say, well, I'm actually doing this, and you pull out your phone and you show him the radar and you show him the scripts and you blow his mind and you make him jealous and feel that he never became an experienced cryptocurrency trader, right? Because that we're on a new frontier, and it's 2019, and they're going to be doing all these really cool things with the law this month, and also exchanges are catching up. They're catching up to what the regulator guy said, and then they're going to be all this money is going to flow in there. They're going to pass all of these laws and stuff. You know what I mean? Where they allow the Wall Street to dump all their money in there. And you guys are you got into crypto at the right time. So it's pretty exciting and pretty important for you guys to have the radar and to have these types of tools so you can get a leg up and get in before everyone else does. You know what I mean? All right, everyone. Well, thank you very much. Remember to go to cryptoblueprint.com/Joe, but we're closing the doors, so it might have been too late. I guess we'll give you, another 30 seconds to go through them steps, and then we'll see you guys on tomorrow's webinar. Be very exciting. Very excited to see you all there.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, and then we'll see you guys. We'll see you there. We'll see you guys there, and we'll also be talking to you guys. I'll be logging into the email right now. All right, cool. So we'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for being here, and thank you so much, Joe.
All right. Thank you.
All right, cool.
Bye.
See you in a bit. Bye.